Boris set for crunch face-to-face showdown with EU as PM issues Brexit warning to Brussels. Boris Johnson is set to meet European Council President Charles Michel in a bid to finally break the deadlock in Brexit talks. The Prime Minister brought up concerns over the Northern Ireland Protocol during a phone call with the EU chief today. Mr. Johnson warned the current implementation of the international treaty was undermining peace in Northern Ireland. A Number 10 spokesman said, "The Prime Minister raised the Northern Ireland Protocol and said that solutions needed to be found in order to protect peace and stability and safeguard the Belfast, Good Friday, Agreement in all its dimensions." The President of the European Council agreed to meet with the Prime Minister to discuss this issue further. The protocol effectively kept Northern Ireland within the EU's single market, with customs checks required on goods crossing the Irish Sea to the province as part of the 2019 Brexit withdrawal agreement. However, ministers have accused Brussels of heavy-handed implementation of the rules, fundamentally undermining the UK's internal market. Negotiations on the protocol have been taking place since last October but with little progress made to date. Originally intensive talks were set to last just 3 weeks but have now dragged into a 6th calendar month as both sides remain at loggerheads. Mr. Johnson now looks set to meet the principal EU representative in a bid to put fresh momentum into discussions. Talks could take place as soon as later this week when the Prime Minister is thought to be planning to head to Brussels for a meeting of NATO and the G7 over Russia's invasion of Ukraine. On Thursday, Western allies will meet to discuss how to present a united front in the face of aggression from the Kremlin. Foreign Secretary Liz Truss had been meeting weekly with her EU counterpart for negotiations on the protocol up until the breakout of war. Brexiteers had feared the conflict meant there would be no chance of a breakthrough for months to come. However, last week sources close to Ms. Truss indicated the government was still willing to trigger Article 16, the legal means to suspend aspects of the agreement, as soon as this week unless the EU showed flexibility. Liz has lost faith in the negotiations, a source told The Times, adding the aim was to get the EU into a period of intense negotiations where it's clear that we've given up and are ready to trigger Article 16 if they fail. As well as urging Brussels to think again on the protocol, Mr. Johnson discussed with Mr. Michel the UK and EU's close cooperation on tackling Moscow.